Who's picking a Neo Geo up? How old are you? Did you have one? Did you always want one? Like, this is interesting. Who's gonna buy this thing? Neo Geo is coming back in 2026. I found out about this last week. This is crazy news. I never thought I would see this. This is going to be a one-to-one replica of the original. It's not an emulation machine. They're reverse engineering the original chip, so you could use the old Neo Geo cartridges on this thing, and they're gonna re-release the old cartridges brand new, so it'll work with the new cartridges and the old cartridges. I run an automotive channel. I'm gonna show you guys some van gaming here in a second, but this is the equivalent of getting your favorite car from the 80s or 90s, like if they would be made right now brand new. This is the video game equivalent of it. What car do you want? I want a DeLorean and a 99 to 2000 Honda Civic Si. If those two cars were made brand new right now, I would buy those two cars right now. And yes, I will pick this up. Here's my source of Neo Geo right here. Who's picking a Neo Geo up? How old are you? Did you have one? Did you always want one? Like, this is interesting. Who's gonna buy this thing? And I wonder if anyone younger, like before their time, will actually buy this. I like Robotron 2048. That game was made when I was born, so I wonder if anyone young's gonna want this. But here's my source of Neo Geo right here. Neo Geo Mini. Neo Geo has been around for 40 years, but they've been around the console market for 35. Neo Geo was released in 91. And when Neo Geo came out, it was $650. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis like was $180 in 91. Super Nintendo came out in 91 or 92, I believe, and that was going to be $200, $650. This was so expensive, you didn't even ask your mom for it because you know she's going to say no. This is a rich person's console. Like, you either have to have rich parents or you bought this as an adult. $650 for the console. The games were $200 to $300. So here's your chance. $250 for the console, and the games are going to be $89. And then you could use the old cartridges for this thing, the old controllers. But they're going to re-release the really nice controller too. But yeah, I had to pick up one of these. $50. The games are built in. You could use the little arcade units. A novelty. It's too small to play off this and the little screen, but it is cool. But yeah, you could also hook it up to a TV. I'll show you guys that right now. I know the Neo Geo gatekeepers are throwing a temper tantrum right now on their forums. How much did the value for original Neo Geo consoles go down? I could have sworn, like, the last time I looked them up, they were like $1,000. 748 isn't too bad considering the fact that they were 650 back in 1991. So here's my way of playing Neo Geo. I was gonna hook it up to the TV, but this needs a mini HDMI cable. But the cool thing is you could use a controller, and it came with two controllers, so you don't have to play on this tiny little joystick. So actual controller, sound on the little mini arcade unit. I will order a Metal Slug cartridge for my Neo Geo. There you go, some Metal Slug right there. I got TurboGrafx 16 on my TV. This is a TurboGrafx 16 Mini. And here's some blazing lasers. And there's Metal Slug right there. A Neo Geo console is one of the holy grails of the 90s, so I had to pre-order one. This is a Repro OG Transformers. I couldn't buy them when they were new. I was like 3 or 4 years old, so when the Repros came out, I had to pick some up. And this is Studio 86. I had to get these. I mean, that's how cool the past is. I don't think you're gonna see a PS5 remade in 35 years like the Neo Geo is being remade. Same with Transformers. They're being remade. This is a Studio 86, 1986. This is 40 years old, and they're remaking a 40-year-old design and re-released a 40-year-old toy. That's how cool the past is, man. It's awesome. The Neo Geo gatekeepers are mad. There's gatekeepers everywhere. There's even gatekeepers in the van world. If you're a van enthusiast, you know what I'm talking about. Sportsmobile. They're off-road style 4-wheel drive vans with nice interiors. They cost 150 grand. This is my van. It's not a 4-wheel drive. It's a lifted 2-wheel drive with a DIY no-build interior. Van included. I have less than $20,000 into this van. And the average person will see it and probably think it's a Sportsmobile. Sportsmobile, they have their own meets, and only Sportsmobiles are allowed to show up. And on top of only Sportsmobiles allowed, even though you bought a van from them, you still need to pay $350 to participate in their meets. So I think it's really cool that something so heavily kept is coming out. It's re-released. I hope you guys support it. This is awesome. Like, could you imagine, like I said, I would buy a brand new 1999 Honda Civic Si if it was re-released, a brand new DeLorean. I'd pay $20 for an Si. I'd pay $40 for a DeLorean. If you're a muscle car guy, could you imagine if a 60s Hemi Cuda was re-released right now for 20, 30, 40 grand? I know you would buy one. And it's exactly like it was from the 1960s. This Neo Geo being re-released, it's going to be exactly like it's 1991. I'm really interested who's going to buy these. I am. They were so expensive, I would never ask my mom for one. I knew there was no chance she would say yes. And then if I was an adult in the 1980s, I definitely would have bought one. Like I said, the ads are even catered towards adults, and then the ads made fun of anyone who has a Super Nintendo or Genesis. They call it like weenie machines. I'll find the ads. I'll pop up all the ads. So here's the swivel seat in my van. I have a vision for gaming, so I'm gonna sit in my swivel seat here, getting a high top roof. So since I'm gonna have a high top roof, there's gonna be mounts like on this side. So I'm gonna mount my TV higher up and have a base that comes out like that. And I could game from right here. Perfect gaming chair. This van's gonna be a mini arcade, mini retro arcade on wheels. Can't wait for the Neo Geo re-release. Let me know in the comment section if you're buying one. Let me know in the comment section if you just found out about it right now. Joshua Tree Jamboree, $350 to participate in this meet. There it is, $350. Must have a field van, Matera rental, or a van purchased from us as Sportsmobile West to participate. How pretentious.